Day 38. So today, we're going to look at the tree line and kind of see what my husband got done over there, but I always like to start off with my beautiful flower garden. There are my peonies, and they are falling over some, as well as the irises, so we might need to try to do some research and see what we can do to help those stalks grow stronger next year. That's beautiful. And so here are my fruit trees, and there's no sign of flowers growing around them yet, but there are some cherries on there. There's the pergola. I moved my little bench seats so that my husband could put the wood chips there that I need to spread out. And we also put some under this swing. Like I said, I'll need to take a rake and spread those out. I'll have to be careful not get them super close to my rose bush because they are fresh from the tree service. In case you didn't watch other episodes, when the tree people came through to trim around the power lines, I asked them if I could have the wood chips when they were done, and so they said yes, and they've been bringing me truckloads whenever they get a full truck, because they need some place to dump them anyway, and they can't be used this year in the actual flower beds because they will have to season or they would kill your flowers. So for right now, I'm using them to kind of smother out the weeds. I'm going to deadhead all of these, and while we're walking around looking at things, because you always need to be pretty diligent about every day pulling those dead blooms off. This is how thick the mulch actually is. It's almost touching the bottom of my swing. So we're just going to grab these dead ones. Make sure that I try to do this about every other day, just kind of walk through and pull all the spent blooms off, and it'll just help that plant get stronger and bigger and be more full. So, and they will hopefully fill in if it ever starts to get warm. It's still cold, as you can see. I have a pretty thick jacket on, and it's not super early in the morning even, so if it ever gets warm and sunny like it should be this time of May, then these flowers will definitely start growing and filling in. But I'm just going to pull all these. That one's not quite ready to be pulled, but that might just be closed up because of the cold last night, and then it might pop back open. So here's the tree line. We're going to, like I said, smother out all these weeds and then let this sit. We made it super thick. It's hard to tell maybe by the video, but it's very deep. It's probably 2 feet deep in places. And we did not put them close to my rose bushes here, so there's still weeds there. We'll have to, maybe buy some bags of mulch to put around them eventually. So all these weeds and vines will kind of get smothered out, and this will decompose and turn into some rich compost. There's my lilac bush that I hope to get really big. So the goal is to make kind of swoopy bump outs with plantings all the way down this tree line. I went ahead and put that hosta there. And here's the butterfly bush that's needs some work. I'll trim that back probably when it gets hot, and that way it won't have to work so hard. Yeah, my husband probably got it a little too close to these lilies and irises, so I might take my rake and fix that. I do like that mum. I do not like all of these dead tree limbs everywhere back there, and also the vines. See all those? I don't really like that, so I will clean that up more as time goes by. But for right now, I'm super excited just to have the the free mulch all the way down through here, because this would have been quite expensive to have enough mulch to cover this whole entire tree line, plus put it underneath my swings and my pergola. So just as a reminder, I'm going to show you a clip of the inspirational tree line. There's the front of my house, and my flowers don't look nearly as pretty from this angle, but so there's what my tree line is looking like now, and this is what I'd like for it to look like. So we have a lot of work still yet, and obviously my grass isn't this nice and beautiful either. So we'll just see what my finished product ends up turning out like. But this is the inspiration piece, so I'm going to try to get some shrubs. This has some bigger shrubs in it, and then some plantings that come back every year would be best, because you'd spend a small fortune trying to buy annuals to fill all that in every single season. So stay tuned. We will continue to expand things and work on things every day. I'm not really sure what we're going to work on tomorrow. We might check in on the strawberries. I have a new bloom on one of my strawberry bushes. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to see more videos. Leave a comment if you would like to see something different or expanded upon in my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.